I found it.
And that's just the beginning.
Moving forward with the Dekker Team. Moving forward together with the Dekker Team.
We are honored that for over 35 years, we've been able to come alongside you, not only selling, buying, and investing in real estate over 3,117 times, coming alongside you to build your fun, build your finances, build your faith, build your fitness, and even strengthen, heal, and flourish inside relationship. Discovery time again.
Mm-hmm.
How can we secure what you found without losing your mind?
Secure your find.
Secure your find is
without
what
losing your mind.
Without losing your mind, which is
it.
what this segment is about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to attempt to break it down into 5, I think.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll see how it goes.
I might expand it. You never know.
You never know.
All right, so first one, act quickly.
Act
We're going to talk quickly. Act quickly. That means, that doesn't mean
don't act rashly.
Rashly or impetuously
or impatiently.
No, it means you're prepared. You've done all the steps we talked about before, and when find the right one for you, act quickly, because we don't want, after all that effort you put in, and you go, well, I think I'll just sleep on it, and then in the morning you go, yeah, we're going to go with it. And then I call the agent and they go, no, we got an offer last night.
And we got it done.
Yeah. So act quickly when you find the right one.
Yeah.
The way we work is no pressure until you say, that's the one I want, go get it for me. And then the pressure goes on. We act quickly.
Yeah. And not undue pressure. Required pressure for the situation.
Time is of the essence.
Maybe the right word is urgency. Function with the urgency or time is of the essence attitude.
Don't waste time.
Don't waste time.
When you've made the decision, this is the one, why would you wait? It makes no sense.
Well, only if you want to lose it. So be flexible is number 2. And what do we mean when we say be flexible is consider what things are deal breakers and what things aren't deal breakers. Consider a give and take to strengthen your negotiation position. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we'd like to take 2 weeks to get our financing, and we know that typically it can be done in 5 days. So let's not exasperate potentially the other side if we can do it in a little more efficient time. Having all your finances prepared, like all the other things we talked about, prepare in advance and follow a process. We're really not assuming, but we're taking into consideration that that's already happened.
Yeah.
When we say, find it now, so let's secure it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so securing is very important. When we say give and take, it might be, you're trying to get some of the appliances or some inclusions that weren't necessarily included originally, or, you're willing to give that up. Or if they're stuck on keeping their fridge because they just bought it and they want to take it with them, then going, okay, I can buy my own fridge and I'll buy it with my personality, my style. If I want a 4-door or 3-door or a 2-door fridge, like I'll buy the one I want.
Yeah.
So just
remembering to be flexible and inviting you once again. What are we inviting them to?
To the Wealth Building Workshop.
Which is called?
Building Wealth Wisely Workshop. It's a lot of W's. It's coming up in 6 days, folks. 6 days. And it's a beautiful place to go and learn and network and connect with people and see us in person. Give us a hug, give us a handshake, whatever you're comfortable with, or just say hi if you're not comfortable with touch. Whatever, we're good. It's a great opportunity to get in a room, learn some great information, have time to ask us your personal questions about different situations, about real estate, about investing, whatever you want to do. You've got us in that room.
They do.
Yeah.
And time. We talked a little bit about moving quickly. We're not talking about that now. We're talking about timing your offers, being available, being open to focusing on it when it needs to be focused on.
Yeah, even if you let your boss know, hey, I'm in the middle of buying a home. I may get interrupted a little bit today. Or, also timing is also things like being patient, giving enough time for the seller if they require time to sign it, or they're elderly or whatever it is, or they're on a plane going somewhere. Like, there's reasons why sometimes the negotiation has to slow down. You got to be patient with the timing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And follow your guide, because your guide's going to have gotten the information. Like when we're guiding clients, I prefer to move quick most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And there are times where moving slower is to the advantage of both a seller and a buyer. It opens up the risk of somebody else coming along, which is always the scary part. So you have to, again, we're back to the dance thing that we talked about in previous segments, right? Is the negotiation skill dance comes into this conversation. Just be aware that it's best to follow your guide when it comes to how to play into making the time work for you.
It's important you get a good guide. If you're going to follow your guide, make sure they're not lost.
That's a good thing. Okay. And then due diligence.
Yeah, due diligence is your conditions, right? To protect you so that you have time to investigate things like have a home inspection, have an appraisal if it needs to be done, or bank approval of the property, or your finance is just ironclad. Sometimes it's a septic inspection or a well inspection if it's got those things. But it's important that you work diligently at those. And I've had a case where we bought a condo, for instance, and that condo, we needed to order a status certificate, right, from the management company, and the lawyer dragged their feet. They said, "Oh, we didn't want to order that until you fulfilled your building inspection and your finance." Well, that delayed it 5-6 days, and it takes up to 10 days to get a status certificate. So then we're running out of our time of our due diligence, and it can cause you to lose a property. So we make sure that we line everything up. The lawyer starts working on the status certificate. The inspection happens. The finance happens. All of it happens simultaneously.
Yeah. And
not delayed, waiting for one and then the other, because you run out of time.
Right. And sometimes people feel like, well, I don't want to spend the money on this until this is handled. I appreciate that. I really do.
And yet
it really is the cost of getting the house that you want often. And then the last one is securing the right partners on the journey, the right service providers to join you that can actually facilitate the due diligence and the expediency and the give and take even.
Yeah.
So like lawyers and bankers and inspectors. And if you don't have one that you already love and adore and appreciate, know that we always have an arsenal of great service providers that we can introduce you to. So you're not on your own here. It's part of the process of securing it when you find it.
Now, it's important to know we're into spring market. It's busy out there, and the Dekker team has room to help 5 more sellers and 3 more buyers right now. So if you'd like to be one of those buyers or sellers or both, and you'd like to take one of those spots that we've got available, then you want to give me a call. 613-867-6058. And if you like Yetta better, 613-863-6058. And we would love to help you into your next best move.
And know that we work as a team. So you kind of get 2 for 1 anyway.
I know. It was funny. So we're glad that you joined us on Life's Inside Track, because we're moving forward together. And when we move forward together, we've got this.
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward.